Hello, my name is Colonel John Antel, United States Army retired, and I am the Historical Director and Military Advisor to Gearbox Software. And we're here today to talk to you about our new game, Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway. And it's the most exciting, most dramatic new game in the Brothers in Arms saga. And I'd like to introduce to you Randy Pitchford, the president of Gearbox Software.
Hi, I'm Randy, and I'm here with Colonel Antal, and I'm going to be playing the game. And while we play, we'll talk about some of the features. And I'll just go ahead and get started.
Sometimes you wake up in places you don't remember. You've been conscious the whole time, but suddenly you just wake up and wonder what you're doing. You wonder where that freckly grade school spelling bee champion went. You wonder whether or not you can still spell incongruency in under 10 seconds. You wonder how you got here.
That's me. That's the character I'm playing. It's Sergeant Matt Baker. He's a paratrooper in the 101st Airborne. He's a squad leader, and it's September 1944, and I'm in a toy shop.
This is Eindhoven, Holland.
I'm actually in the middle of a war zone. I'm in the middle of Operation Market Garden, the largest airborne invasion in the history of the world. The Allies dropped paratroopers to capture a series of bridges along a corridor that was meant to punch through the German lines, punch right into Berlin, try to end the war by Christmas 1944. But the Germans counterattacked with their best forces that tried to crush that corridor, and it became known as Hell's Highway.
Stay put and keep your eyes open, guys. I don't know, Baker. We did a couple laps around the block and couldn't find Red anywhere. Shit. Hey, Cortland! You still got that Kraut lighter? We found it in the grass this morning. So what do you want to do about these 88s?
I swear to God, no one in the city knows where this place is. We must have talked to 15 goddamn shoemakers.
Not everyone in Holland makes shoes, Red.
They don't?
I fell in love today.
Not this
Her name's
again.
Stella. She's everything a man could want.
You fell in love today.
You damn right, Sammy boy. I think I might even die without my Stella.
Corian, don't fall for it. Holy shit, Baker!
We gotta get that out, Baker!
We got no time. Let's move, guys.
Now, the paratroopers of the 101st Airborne dropped into the Netherlands near this town of Eindhoven on the 17th of September, 1944. This scene right now is from the 18th of September. And what you're seeing is exactly the way Eindhoven looked on the 18th of September in 1944. We've recreated the battlefields exactly as they were actually in 1944. And every engagement that you'll fight here actually occurred. So Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway is one of the most authentic World War II action games you'll ever play.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! It's okay. We're
And as you can
Americans.
see, there are civilians in this town of Eindhoven, and we'll have many civilians in the game.
This is Sergeant Hartsock. He's a squad leader, just like me. As a squad leader, that means he can lead men to accomplish his objectives. I'm a squad leader too, and that means I can lead men, and I have an interface that I can use to issue orders to my squad. I hold down the left trigger and this appears. It's very simple. I just put it on the ground and my order is move to that spot. I put it on an enemy and my order is attack that enemy, and there's other contexts, and it's all very intuitive and easy to use.
Sanovich, stay low and get moving.
Stay low and go. Moving.
Son of a bitch crowd is gonna pop out any second now. Mark my goddamn words.
Corian, move to that cover. Baker! There's a spotter on the roof.
Oh Mist, da sind noch mehr!
That spotter's a hint. My objective right now is to take out a couple of 88s that are being used in an anti-aircraft role. They just shot down one of the planes. I don't know exactly where the guns are. I don't have an objective indicator on my compass, but I do have some hints. There's flak puffs going up over there. There's that spotter on the roof, the planes that got shot. I think the guns are in that direction. And I'm going to maneuver my squad, as John recommended, to see if I can get closer.
Corian, get moving, guys. Guys, get moving. You got it.
Notice when I issue an order that my fire team leader repeats that command and then has his team move out.
Sanovich, move, move.
Everyone, move to that
On my way.
position.
There's a chain of command, just like the real army in 1944.
Now, this business that I said about putting the enemy in an unfair fight is important. You never want to give the enemy a fair chance, and in real combat, you take every advantage to ambush him and trap him. So now Randy has an opportunity here to fight these guys, but if he does that, he can put himself at a disadvantage. So he's going to wait and try to find out where the enemy is, so he can put his forces in a place where they'll really have an advantage over the enemy. That's if you're smart.
Yeah, I wanted to see where they're going. I hope they lead me to that 88.
Well, one of the things you probably need to do is take out that observation post, though. If you don't kill that guy on top of the roof, he'll definitely see you.
Well, I'm going to move my guys right in front of him, so that's a good point. When I look down the sights, my weapon is perfectly accurate. The bullet goes exactly where the post is indicating, so my gun is perfectly accurate now.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Ah.
Sanovich, move.
Guys,
Get over there.
Get over there.
All right, gotcha.
Corian, go, now.
Guys, move over there. On my way.
Notice how we're all whispering and everybody's kind of crouched over and sneaking around. We're in a stealth posture, and there's different postures in the game, and the postures drive the AI. In the stealth posture, we're quiet, we're sneaking around, and the enemy can't see us as easily.
Das ist nur ein Streifschuss.
Der Feind wechselt die Stellung!
Sind in Bewegung.
Looks like 288s. The closer one definitely has a full crew.
So these 88s here, these are my objectives. And that wounded guy was led right to them. I can attack these guns from the front. If I do that, I'm taking a risk because they're going to react and they're going to return fire when I start attacking, and I might get hit or one of my men might get killed. So I'm going to take Colonel Antal's advice and try to find a way around them and really take advantage of the situation.
Smart move. Frontal attacks are rarely the option of choice.
So I can go down the road, get around behind him. There's an alley. It looks like I can cut through right there. Hey, look at the dust, the volumetric dust going through the street. The motion blur when I rotate and look around. See my gun swaying from side to side?
Rifle, not gun.
My rifle, thank you, Colonel Antal. My rifle is doing that because it's not just a picture of a weapon that's bolted to a disembodied camera like all the first-person shooters of the last generation. My rifle is in my hands, and I'm a real character in the world. I have hands and feet and a body, and I'm moving a character around when I move the joystick. If you see me climb this wall here, you can see my hand on the wall, my feet go over. We call that first-person actor, and it's a next-generation gameplay innovation. And it looks safe, so I'm going to move my team across.
Sanovich.
Okay, move fast, though.
Corian, get moving, guys.
Set up over there.
Now, as Randy was saying, these soldiers act like real soldiers. You notice that one soldier just fell as he came off that wall. Those things really happen in real life. You're carrying real ammo. You're wet, cold, hungry, and tired. You're scared. You make mistakes.
Colonel Antal, when he watches us play the game, he'll help us identify things that are different in real life than in our simulated world, and he helps us try to make real people. And we started simulating mistakes to make that difference.
And here's a good example. This is an example of where your enemy is making a mistake. They think the area is clear, and it's not. And that's the last mistake they'll ever made. And Randy did exactly the right thing, because if he had waited a few more seconds, they would have seen him and turned around, and he'd been in a bad situation.
I have no regrets.
Hua, keep going. Okay, hold it. Oop. There's that 88.
Okay. gonna bring my men up quietly. Remember, I'm in the stealth posture, so I'm whispering.
Zenovich, move to that cover.
Now look at that 88 crew.
Corian.
Those soldiers
Get
are
over
totally focused on servicing that weapon. Their job is to knock down the enemy aircraft. And as members of that gun crew, they're totally absorbed in what they're doing. So you have an opportunity here, if you act quickly, to trap and surprise them.
Okay, I'm gonna have to make a move here. Let me reload. There's Hartsock squad. They're gonna get spotted soon if I don't make a move.
Time to act.
Okay, I'm gonna tell my men to attack.
Everybody all at once. Overwhelming firepower.
Corian, fire! Zenovich, fire now!
I think I tried to run for it and he didn't make it.
That's how you do it.
All right.
Don't ever give the enemy an even chance.
Okay, let me bring my... Whoa, there's some guys coming up.
Okay, now they know you're here, so they're counterattacking. Take action. You have to put some fire on them.
Corian, get to that cover! Kill him! Zeno!
Okay, this is a tough situation here. This is a sort of a stalemate. I've got cover, they've got cover. I have to find a flank. This looks pretty good.
Careful.
Won't notice!
They noticed! They noticed!
I guess that makes good cover, right?
That'll work.
Okay, I need something here. This 88's not going to do it.
You need something heavier than an M1.
I've got a bazooka with my assault team. The bazooka
work.
can kill hard targets.
Well, there you have it. That's our new game, Brothers in Arms, Hell's Highway, and we're very happy to have showed it to you today.
Hope you enjoyed the demonstration.
Have a great day.